Hello, everyone. I usually go live on Facebook on Wednesdays. However, I was feeling pretty sick this past Wednesday, so I'm sorry I didn't make it on. And Facebook has been having some issues with the video quality lately, so I'm pre-recording a video to post online. So thank you for taking the time to watch this whenever you get a chance. I I wanted to talk a bit today about how we handle um, social, political, economic unrest as a business owner. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Um, as a business owner, it can be easy for us to see everything that's been going on in the last 18 months, 4 years, whatever, and say, I don't even understand why I'm doing this. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. Why am I even trying? And most of the time, it's been pretty easy to work through. But last March, a lot of business owners hit this wall when the pandemic shut us all down of, I don't even know why I'm trying to keep doing this because everything that's going on is just not going to work. And then last Wednesday or 2 Wednesdays, whenever you're watching this on the 6th, I think it was, the political unrest with the assault on the Capitol had a lot of people reacting. And for me personally, I have my own business coach, and my calls are on Wednesdays. And that Wednesday, I got on a call with her, and the first thing I said was, I am not in a good mind space. I am glued to C-SPAN and CNN. Like, I'm just, why am I even bothering to do this? Because look what's on the TV. And while I knew I wasn't alone in this, it was really easy to feel like I was the only one having this struggle and this reaction when it came to running my business. How do I promote my business when this is what's happening? How do I keep telling people to spend money on my product when we literally have civil unrest going on in our capital? And it was really a struggle for me to grasp that. And I kept looking at everything that's going on, right? Because we have global news at our fingertips now. I can find out what the unrest is that's going on in, Sweden, if I wanted, right? Or Switzerland, Finland, one of those countries that you never hear about unrest. But I could find it if I wanted to, because I can access news for any country, any town in half a second. And so with all of this information bombardment of all the things going wrong in the world, I went, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Should I even be launching? And she looked at me and she goes, is anything you do going to change things on a national scale? And let's be honest, no, I'm not a politician. I individually am not going to have an impact on a national scale. And she goes, then rein it in, pull it back, pull your vision back, get blinders on, and look at where you do have an impact. Focus on your community. Focus on the people you connect with and the people you reach. And it sounds so simple and it sounds so stupid, right? Like, yeah, okay, I can focus on my community, but everything else is still burning. But having her tell me that and having me refocus enabled me to look at my physical community, the city and the county I live in, and say, what am I trying to do here? Because I do have an impact here. It's not a huge population. And to get engaged in my local level and advocate for what I believe is right is going to have a much greater impact here than it would if I was just only focusing on, I have to write my senator, I have to write my congressperson. Because let's be honest, lots of opinions built up have an impact, but my one opinion is not. But if we start focusing on community and the places we can have an impact, those are going to have a ripple effect because our local representatives are going to be bringing our concerns to our state representatives, and our state representatives talk to our, like in the state the state house, and they're going to talk to those in the federal, in the Capitol and the Congress. And big picture is going to be overwhelming and stressful and depressing. So focus on small picture. Focus on what change can you make? What impact can you have? How are you helping your community? And the reason this resonated so much with me is because the drive behind creating Business by Design and the Confident Creators course is because 100% of jobs lost in December were women. Statistically speaking, men as a demographic gained 16,000 jobs. Women as a demographic accounted for the net job loss. So all these women are coming home from being gainfully employed in the workforce for whatever reasons, downsizing, childcare, virtual schooling, coronavirus concerns, all of that. And what are these women doing? You know, women are the hustlers. Women are the ones who are going to make sure their families are fed and taken care of historically. And so these women are coming home and they're still looking to make sure they're supporting their families and contributing financially. And so they're gonna find their side hustles, and you see it all the time all over Facebook. Women who are going, hey, I got an embroidery machine, I started sewing, would anybody be interested in buying these? Or you go in the marketplace like, hey, I make earrings, you know, $5, $7 a piece, or hey, I can make you custom tumblers or t-shirts. Or you see the women who are going, hey, I'm starting my own business, I'm going to do a laundry service, let me know if you need your clothes washed, or a house cleaning service. Or we're going to find side hustles. We're going to find I don't even know what to call it. It's not like the black market. It's not like the underground economy, but it's like, it's the hustle economy. I don't even know. I don't think that's right. But we're going to make sure we are finding ways to make ends meet, right? And these women are the ones who are caring for their families, caring for their friends, you know, caring for their communities, having the empathy for everyone who's going through all these struggles. And so my job in doing this is I need to keep showing up to support you in everything you're doing to make sure the people around you are taken care of, are heard, are fed, are feel safe. But then more importantly, by supporting you in what you're trying to do with your business, with your hustle, with supporting your family, it's supporting your communities, right? Because I want you to be investing in your local communities, either through your time or through money or through services. You know, building our neighborhoods up, building a future that we all envision for our country that's not built on what feels like constant civil unrest, right? And being able to focus on that and how my business is empowering you all in your businesses and what you're trying to do to take care of you and yours and those around you and building your communities makes it necessary for what I do and keeps me from looking at the global stuff and going, I shouldn't even try. It's not worth it. Look at what's going on right now. Long story. But I want you to focus. If you start to feel overwhelmed by everything that's going on, go, I don't even know why I'm bothering. You have an impact. You have the potential to have such a great impact in your neighborhood, in your community, in your county, in your city. And growing your business allows you to have an even greater impact and to continue having that impact and helping propel along those changes and supporting those people. Another thing, and I talked through this with a client of mine actually last night, is looking at our mental, our headspace during this, you know, what's going on. And so there's a thought model out there that my coach taught me, and I've actually heard a few other places, and it's the CTFAR model. And so I actually want you to grab a pencil and we're going to write this down. CTFAR, write it down on the left side of your paper going vertically. And identify the circumstance that's impacting you right now. And so for some, it's the storming of the Capitol. For some, it's the impeachment of the president. For some, it's continued COVID shutdowns or the ending of subsidized unemployment pay. Whatever the circumstance is that is taking up your mind space right now, write it down next to C. What's the circumstance? And then I want you to write down, what are the thoughts you are having about it? Be brutally honest. Write it down. What are the thoughts that are creating? Are they creating thoughts of, I don't know why I'm doing this? What I'm doing has no meaning. I think that everything is going to burn down and our economy is going to crash, and it's just, there's no point. And then I want you to identify the feelings tied to those thoughts. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling insignificant. I'm feeling, whatever words go along with that. And then I want you to evaluate what action or inaction are you taking based on those thoughts and feelings. So for me, it was I did nothing. I stopped the marketing efforts that I've been doing for my course. I stopped creating social media posts. I was literally halfway through writing stuff in my notebook. I stopped writing because I was so paralyzed by this thought that everything was falling to pieces and what I was doing in the grand scheme has no impact. And based on that inaction, the result was my progress on promoting my course came to a halt, right? And so that results in my course not being launched, right? And nobody taking it and my business suffering. And identifying this is helpful because we start to recognize the thoughts and feelings that we're having and the impact that has on what we do. And so then I want you to redo the same thought model. So write the circumstance again, and then write the thoughts you want to have. What thoughts do you want to be having about these circumstances? Like for me, 2 Wednesdays ago, it was I can't change anything that happened there, but I can work in my community to make things better here. The thought is, I hate that this is happening and I want to do everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen again. The feelings are, I feel motivated to invest more in my local politics. I am encouraged in getting engaged in local government and elections. I feel motivated to empower women and business owners even more now because they need these resources to help them through everything that has gone on in 2020. And so based on that, now what's my action? Well, my action is I'm going to push even harder to make sure this is ready and done on time and getting out in front of the people it needs. And the result is my course actually gets launched. People are enrolling in the program and they are learning how to grow their businesses, bringing money into their bank account every month and reinvesting in their communities. And so you can see how changing your thoughts changes your feelings and has a direct impact on your actions and results. And this is not something that is going to change you overnight. When I first started doing it, I did it every day. I would go through this thought model every day. And I work on going through this thought model when I start to feel stuck or depressed or frustrated. And my business coach, God bless her, she's amazing and she listens to a lot of nonsense from me. There have been days where we'll be on a call and I'll say something. She'll go, Steph, she'll go, that's a negative thought. Is that a thought we should be having? What kind of action are you going to take based on that thought? And then she'll say, let's do the thought model and let's reframe it. So she pushes me to go through this too and change how I am approaching things. So this was a very long-winded, rambling-ish video, but it's all to say, when you get overwhelmed, because we're constantly looking at and bombarded by the big picture, narrow it down, bring it down to you, bring it down to your home, bring it down to your community, and then work on changing your thoughts so that you're taking the actions you want to have the results you wish in your business, in your community, in your personal life, because we can't change everything on a global scale if we're not looking to change it on a local scale. So I hope to see you all in the comments. Let me know what you thought, if you're going to try the thought modeling and how that works out for you. And I will see you next time.